Here at PwC, we believe in accountability. Hang on, that's not right. Accounting, we believe in accounting. Sorry, I always get those mixed up. This week, you might have seen some news articles about our consulting firm. If you were to consult us, we'd advise you not to read those. Reports that PwC used secret government info to advise clients how to sidestep new tax laws are misleading. In the consulting biz, it's called leaning into disrupting confidentiality norms in a profit-orientated pivot. It's completely different. But in fairness to us, why did the government think asking a giant corporation to devise ways giant corporations could pay more tax was a good idea? I mean, who's advising these people? We are. Oh yes, of course. But I can assure you, no one at PwC is happy about this, mainly because PwC is no longer the front runner to win anything at the PwC Building Trust Awards, which sadly are a real thing that we actually do. Now, you might think that we have no standards, but we do draw the line somewhere. According to one news report, we turned down Scott Morrison's agent when he offered him up for a job.
Scott Morrison's PwC job blow after talent agent rebuffed.
Job blow. You wouldn't want to get those words the wrong way around, would you? Let's have a laugh, yeah? It's been a tough week. Now, we understand some of you have questions. Jeffrey Watson SC asked, why on earth was PwC, a substantial contributor to the global problem of cross-border tax minimisation, involved in designing Australia's response to that very problem? It's a good question. Now, if Jeffrey would pay us our day rate, we'd write him up an answer. But since he has not engaged our services, all we can offer him is a complimentary shrug. Though I am pleased to announce that we have launched an internal investigation. So if the government were thinking of holding their own inquiry, we don't think that's necessary. Just outsource the inquiry to us. What could possibly go wrong? We wouldn't even charge you this time. It's the least we could do. And I do mean least. The important thing is to not let this hurt the standing of the so-called Big Four consulting firms. We've lost enough quads this week as it is. And listen, if you think all this could have been avoided if the government weren't so reliant on outsourcing to the private sector, guess again, because there's also been leaking of confidential information within the public service as well. Former ATO employee Richard Boyle is potentially facing life behind bars for the frankly disgraceful act of going public on what he claims were unethical tactics used by his former employer to collect debts. So, you know, yeah. And the worst bit of all, he didn't even make any money off it.